Let's bring in Curtin University's Dean of Global Future, Joe Siracusa, for his thoughts on all this. So, yeah, it was quite a bump in support that he originally had. But this always seems to happen, doesn't it, Joe, that comments from the past can hurt somewhat?
Good morning, Pete. Yes, look, the senator's comments are very unhelpful. You just can't be attacking these kinds of people. And, George Washington forgot to have children, too, so that's kind of ridiculous. Look, Pete, I've known some childless cat women who eat people like Vance for breakfast. He wouldn't stand a chance against them, as a matter of fact. And it's not that large a category. Look, I think it takes us away from the real picture. I mean, my concern this week is where is Joe Biden? Who wrote that speech who wrote his speech, which sounded like a hostage speech written by kidnappers? And then where was he when he sent that message to social media? I mean, there's just something very wrong going on in Washington, and we get distracted by these kind of smart aleck remarks.
That's a good point, because does the US really have a president at the moment?
No, it doesn't. This is an Agatha Christie mystery right now. On that particular Sunday, President Biden sent this long message to social media, which he doesn't use. I mean, who in God's name sends a message like that to Twitter, for goodness sake? And then a couple of days later, we hear a weak voice on the radio backing Kamala Harris at an event. And then 2 days later, he reads like a robot. He's reading this message about this inflection point and that he's going to give up the presidency because he's a patriot or something. That's ridiculous. All these guys are incredibly ambitious. And you remember 3 weeks ago, he was holding on to the presidency like a dog to a bone. And so then he has this kind of meek statement. And I'm actually of the view, and I know a lot of other people too, is if you're not, you can't run, then you can't govern, as a matter of fact. His one play was on that particular Thursday when he gave that talk was he should have just turned over the presidency to Kamala Harris and taken the day off, But this idea that he's in the White House for 5 years while we have problems in Ukraine, we're heating up again in the Middle East. I mean, we're going to need a commander-in-chief who isn't a bunch of people running the show. So, this is, I think it's very dangerous.
Well, yeah, no, it's a fair enough question. Who is running show at the moment? Because it doesn't appear to be him. Yeah, the lamest of lame duck presidents. All right, Joe, thank you for your time. We will talk to you again soon.